You are now live. You've got 6 on. Hi guys. Evening Alice. Evening James. Hi Joanne. Hi Carolyn. Hey Amy. Hey Bev. Hi Nigel. Hi Amanda. Hi Elaine. Hi Bob. Hi Alice.
Don't forget you're at Highlights, guys. You're at
Evening,
followers,
Bobby.
tag a friend, share to your pages.
Yeah, get shared guys.
Stunning place tonight.
Hi Stephanie. Hi Lou. Hi Tracy. Hi from the North Pole. Wow.
Evening, Nigel.
Oh, you know him. That's funny. Hi Lisa. Hi Ellen. Hi Sandra. Oh, thank you for the stars. Hi Anne. Hi Cheryl. Hi Carla. Hi Carol. Oh, thank you for the stars, Karen. Hi Emma. Marie.
Right, we're gonna crack on because we're late.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, guys, and welcome to Retford Ghost Hunters. We are so sorry we're late. The road was short and it took us 52 minutes out of his way. It was horrendous. But we've got here. Now, if you're a supporter, you will have seen us here yesterday with a very, very overexcited Rachel. I couldn't believe what Ron had found us. It's amazing. Now, there's only 3 of us tonight. There was going to be 6. No.
6.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Gary and... Oh,
Lisa
yeah,
and Amy.
Lisa's had an allergic reaction. Gary's arm's playing up. And Amy's got a bad belly. So...
Oh,
it's like, wow. And then we've got here, and a wind started. So there might be a bit of breeze. I don't know if it's affecting the mic. I don't know. But the microphone's in the car, which is down the hill. And it ain't happening. So whatever will be tonight.
Thank you for the 50
So
stars.
this place is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. People will walk their dogs up and down here and think, oh, it's all right over there, and not think out of it.
Oh, thank you.
But Ron's going to tell you exactly the stunning history, starting with this rock. So I'll take the live. We've got, just quickly, we've got Libby tonight, my daughter. We've got Ron.
Hello.
And we've got, obviously, myself, Rachel.
So, we are up in the delightful Derbyshire Dales.
And look at that scenery.
It's honestly, you've never seen anything so stunning as what it is around here. But this is probably part of there's 2 parts of the main attraction tonight. So this is what we call the Corkstone. It's also known as the Mushroom.
Yep.
And there was another one, and I've forgotten what it was. It's also known as something else, but that dates back to something else. Now, this stone for many years was actually misinterpreted for the Andal Stone. Now, the Andal Stone is 300 metres that way. Now, on this area that we're in a place called Stanton Moor. And this area is very heavy on Bronze Age and also Druid worship. And we'll talk a little bit about both. So the area that we are, like I said with the Corkstone, is a gritstone, sandstone rock. And it dates back thousands and thousands of years. Here, these markings. Now these markings are made from over thousands of years of Druid worship. Now what would happen is the Druids would climb up this rock.
Down there.
You are?
Rampod's going mad down there.
The Druids would climb up this rock and they would sit on the top and they would do the worship to the equinox and to the sunrise and sunset. Now the handles itself, they were put in later on in the 19th century by...
oh no, we're back.
These handles were put in the 19th century by the local council to help with people. Because it's actually classified as a religious place of worship, they're trying to help people
to be safe.
In a safe way.
Libby tried to have a little go, didn't you?
Yeah, but I think I figured it out now. I think Maybe you have to stand on them because they really hurt your hands. I got off.
What, stand on the actual things?
I think.
No, you put your feet in them holes.
No, it's really,
They're actual
hurt.
They're actual handles.
Yeah.
Kill.
Yeah.
Absolute kill.
Plus you have to be a size 0.
On the stone as well, you've also got hundreds of years worth of history, especially in graffiti. Now we've looked at some that are around this corner and they date back to, I think it was 1864, which is the earliest one that we can see. So when you think over the thousands of years that people have come here to worship, at one point, when it was actually a major use for Druid worship, there was actually a circle of other stones around this rock. But again, they've been there long past now. We then go down.
Is that my torch, Lib? Yeah. Brilliant, thank you.
Into what looks like just a hole in the ground. Now this has had many uses over the years. Firstly,
should we do that when we're down there?
we can do, yeah.
Yeah, let's show the graffiti first. I know. Where is that first bit? We've got the 1900. We've got 1904. Got people's initials. WC toilet. EDA. Don't know what that is.
And you see, yeah.
Which one?
1973.
I get the torch in it, 'cause
Yeah.
that's the
Which
earliest one.
one's that one?
So this one's the 1864.
18.
see
Yeah.
1864.
Fantastic.
Or is it 1861?
1861, I think. Let me. No, it's 4.
There's a 4.
Yeah. And then we've got some round here, some initials. It's fantastic. I mean, we frown upon graffiti, but we're actually buzzing at this graffiti. It's weird, isn't it? So should we frown at graffiti? I don't know. Maybe in a couple of 100 years somebody might come along and see graffiti from today. Right, there is a wind.
So what you can see now, so if you look over to that way, the sunset's in the west.
Oh, it's a bit windy.
So that is where the sun sets. So you can see why the actual pitch of the rock is in a perfect natural position to watch the sunset and the sunrise in the east.
Wow. Stunning.
On these grounds as well, before we go down there, so on these grounds, we also have ancient Bronze Age burial sites. So people would have lived here, they would have worked the land, they would have made a home here, lived, died, created babies here over what?
Centuries.
Yeah.
Guys, can I just ask, is the wind bad? Is it affecting the live? Because it's like a gentle breeze, but then every now and then it just goes woof.
Can I ask how old is it?
Thousands of years old.
Thousands, Lib.
So if you think back, now just going back to Druids, the earliest record of Druids is 4 BC.
4 BC, wow.
4 BC.
Hardly hear the wind okay.
They went throughout the whole of history until the Romans came along, and Romans kind of drove them out, and they kind of, a bit like the Knights Templar, they went underground.
Yeah.
Now, Druids.
Let's do about the Druids down.
Yeah.
Let's take them down. Libby, I'm going to let you...
You want me to take over?
No, I just want you to be safe with torch, darling. I've got a light, haven't I? Okie dokie. So we're literally we've got sensors around. So we're literally.
When I first came, all them sheep were surrounded.
Yeah, when we first came, guys, there was just sheep surrounding us up the top of the hills. It was like hills of eyes, sheep eyes. Quite scary. So we've set a lovely kind of ambiance, should I say. We've even brought Neil tonight. Neil